let's talk for just a minute. The children of Israel are in a prisoner of war camp, and the book of Isaiah writes to them and says, all right, I want to encourage you. I want to comfort you. And how does he comfort them? He says, first of all, Cyrus the Great is going to come and free you so that you can go back to the promised land and you can have your own house and you won't be slaves anymore. You're going to experience freedom. And when they said that, he is predicting the future. And by the way, it did happen. It's saying only God knows the future because only God is in control. So God is sovereign. He's in control. And so then he comes and he says, now I want you to be comforted because what I want you to do is don't respond to what all's happening in the Ukraine, what all's happening in Washington, what all's happening at the gas pump, what all's happening in the medical fields, what all's happening wherever. Whatever it is that's really pressuring you, don't worry about that. And you say, well, that's easy for you to say. I didn't say it. God said it. But then in chapter 41 of Isaiah 41, it's a mountain of a verse. 41:10, he says, fear not, I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Dismayed means, you know what fear is, but that's anxiety. But being dismayed means don't be bewildered. It mean don't lose your focus. Don't be taken offline. Don't go into a closet and just withdraw from everything. Take your attention and direct it toward God. Quit forsaking God. Quit forsaking the church. Quit. And I know I'm talking to Christians. This does not apply to somebody that does not know Jesus Christ, because you have to experience Jesus first before you can experience Jesus second. So we're confused and we're bewildered, and God says, don't be bewildered. Don't be distracted. Fear not. Why? I am with you. Don't dismayed. Why? Because I am your God and I'm in control and I know what's going to happen. And what I'm going to do, I will strengthen you to make it another day, another way. I will be with you. You say, well, how do I do that? Well, you say, take whatever it is that you've got going on in your life right now, and you pray, God, help me. Just let's get it down to small issues. Help me today. You say, I just can't do that. Well, help me for the next hour. You say, well, I just can't do that. Help me for the next minute. You say, well, I just can't do that. Well, help me for the next second. You just did it. If you're saying that, you just did it. God is helping you to get through the next second, the next second, the next second, and he will help you on a continuous basis. You say, well, I don't know if I can do that. Okay, if you can't do that, just say, God. If you can't say, God, help me, say, God, help. You say, well, I don't know if you can't do that, just say, God, help. Help. You say, I can't do that. Well, then groan. The Apostle Paul says, even if you groan, the Holy Spirit knows your heart. Just direct your focus to God because he is your God. Elohim, Adonai, El, Yahweh. God is your peace, your joy, your strength, your everything. And so just connect with him. And that is a mystery, and that is a miracle. But God will lead you through the wilderness to him. Thank you so much. God bless you.